we're gonna make Halloween cookies.
Well, we're not gonna make the cookies.
We're gonna decorate Halloween cookies.
Decorate them.
And answer questions that you guys left on Instagram specifically for him. So this should be fun. Oh, everybody asked good questions too. Juicy ones. There's so many. It said we needed cornstarch for smooth icing. Whatever that's about. They're big.
Yeah, sweetheart, that's what it says. It says 12 oh, wait. Wait, where did it say it?
Jumbo size cookies.
Oh, deluxe cookie decorating kit.
Look, they're big.
So
Okay.
they're deluxe size.
These are all the goodies. Look, there's some bones in there. Where does the cornstarch come into play?
That's what I'm trying to figure
For
out.
smooth icing, because this is not. This is chunky. I need instructions. There's no tip. Use cornstarch to smooth icing. I need more information.
Small angled spatula or butter. We have that angled spatula.
Instructions unclear.
Scissors. I need
Scissors.
Gosh.
What should be the first question? Oh, here, we'll start easy and then we'll get into it.
Now, are these level 1, 2, or 3 questions?
It's a beginner.
So, multiple choice?
No.
I'm pretty good with multiple choice.
Okay, first question. What is both of y'all's dream jobs?
I mean,
You don't have a dream job? What was your dream job when you were a kid? Like when you were a kid and you were doing icebreakers in school and they were like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I was gonna be in the NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
When I was little, my dream job was always this.
Good aesthetics.
Some ASMR.
Because I think
They smell like chocolate. Okay, what I was saying is that when I was younger, I always wanted to be
a content creator.
Yeah, I was gonna say an influencer, but I really truly hate that word. I just make content. So yeah, that was always my dream job growing up. However, now as an adult, my dream job outside of social media is real estate. I wanna be a real estate agent. Oh, so badly. I love houses. I love everything about it.
I mean, I guess growing up, there was a couple different. I mean, like I wanted to go into forensics. I wanted to be a crime scene investigator.
You thought about being a firefighter too, didn't you?
I thought about being
a military firefighter.
First responder, not a firefighter, but
like an
IMSA. I thought about going to the military, but I don't think.
What are the bones? Is that like?
I think it's just like hard candy.
Everything smells like chocolate. This is a good beginner question too. How did we meet? You know what they say about don't date your manager?
Well, we broke that rule for a couple months.
I dated my manager. We met at Sonic. You know, the OGs from TikTok, they know that. The people who followed me back whenever I still worked at Sonic, like I think because I started TikTok well into our relationship. I'm gonna try to ask all of the super non-deep questions first before the deep questions. So this one is a common one that I've seen. It's phrased a couple different ways.
This like comments are like.
This one specifically says, how has Alexia doing TikTok changed y'all's life? Another one that's along the same lines is like, how do you feel about my social media, like presence? Yeah, so just like essentially like, how do you feel about me doing social media? How has my social media growth impacted our lives? In your eyes, from your perspective.
That's a level 3 question.
That's not a level 3 question. If that's a level 3 question, then the other ones are like level 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is this, who are you trying to keep out?
Before you kill somebody, put the goddamn scissors down.
Back to the primary question, social media.
Well, I think it's like any other job. I mean, like it has its ups and it has its downs. But I mean, I've seen you like really grow and like doing what you do now instead of working a stupid job. So I mean,
yeah, I always
to me, I see it better just because you're happier.
Yeah.
So whatever's gonna make you happier. I mean,
I always thought like
you already know that I'll support you in anything you do with no matter whatever job you had.
Do you remember when I got fired from Starbucks?
Yeah,
I was so scared to call you.
That.
Really? I got fired because of TikTok.
I was pretty worried.
I was so scared to call you. Oh, that's a story for another time.
I had just gotten on my video games. I was like, all right, I got it. Date myself.
I had left for work. It was maybe what, not even 30 minutes later. Back to the social media question too, though. I think that there's been so many like opportunities. I still don't think I'd be able to stay home if I wasn't doing social media. Yeah. Listen.
And I'm not very grateful that you are able to stay home because
this world these days. What attracted you to each other? Okay, don't be gross.
You were my car hop, you know?
Don't be gross. Back to like the song date, like what was the first thing that you were like?
I mean,
Enchanté. Don't be gross. The first non-gross thing. Corn dog.
I mean, I don't know what, like, I was just attracted to you. Like, I don't know, like, you were, it's not like you're not hot now. I've
Maybe
just
we
seen a lot since then, like a kid come out of you. That'll do a number on someone's, you know, mentality. But then again, you've also had my children, so that kind of ups it.
I've had your child, I'm having another. You ain't seen me push 2 out yet. This one might
slide right out. Like a water slide.
The answer that I was gonna give is your sense of humor. Like that was definitely like one of the first things that attracted me to you.
You know, honestly, I like your craziness.
Don't say that, you're gonna feed them. You're gonna feed all of the people.
Cause I was like, well, she can match my crazy. Cause you remember when we first met, like I was pretty
You're something else. You were something else.
God, I think back to some of it, I'm like, wow, I really needed help. But here we are, you know?
Oh, this is such a fun one. You're gonna love this question. Ready? What's your dream car? Your dream car.
Oh, well, I've got a lot of them. You know? Right now it's a Corvette, you know, classic, new, I like them all. New ones are a little bit more expensive. But I also would love to have a Lamborghini at some point in my life. I'd love to have a fucking...
God, what is the insurance on that? Okay, let us see here. What is your favorite part of parenthood?
Coming home. Cause like when I'm at work, like I know that like when I get home, like it's just gonna be all just like boogie love.
All the boogie love. Yeah, he gets so excited. I honestly, like, I don't know how that feels, like just coming home and seeing him light up. What was your favorite part, I guess, of like the newborn stage though, like before that?
Probably him sleeping, because he was just such a cute sleeper.
I don't even know how to decide my favorite part of parenthood. There's just so much, like there's so many things.
I mean, yeah, I guess
watching
him grow.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say all of the new like milestones. It's bittersweet and it makes me sad too, but there's also just like nothing like it. Especially as the one who pushed him out, like it's just crazy because I literally remember that day still like it was yesterday, and then it's like, how is he taking steps now? I still think it's so funny the night that I went into labor that like that day I was so grumpy and complaining about how like I was so sure I was gonna go overdue and that he would like, I had no labor signs. And then I went into labor. How do you keep the spark with your partner? A lot of people ask that. What do you guys do to keep the spark in your relationship with kids? What are some ways y'all connect with each other after having the, tell you what, before I got pregnant?
I mean, honestly, like after having a kid, it's
a
lot of the little stuff. It's like the little stuff that you've got to start taking advantage, because like you don't have time to, I don't know, like
something for me that I like is like take advantage of hugs. People underestimate the power of a hug, but like don't just, you know, like you're quick like great, like stand there for a minute, give yourself a full 60 seconds. You'd be surprised how long 60 seconds will feel. Hug each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a big hand holder kind of guy, so I'm sorry, sweetheart.
I don't really care about hand holding.
I'm a real clammy guy, you know, my hands get all sweaty and...
But yeah, like hug each other. Just like break it down to the fact that like every baby inevitably at some point will sleep. Take advantage of that. Whenever they're sleeping, like find a way, whether that's putting on a TV show together or sitting down and doing a puzzle together.
Some cookies.
Making some cookies or having some adult time. Find your time when they're asleep to reconnect and have conversations with each other. Talk about things like you would if you were still dating and trying to get to know each other. Talk, because it's very easy to just get swallowed up in the abyss. Oh, from your perspective, what's my biggest pregnancy craving? Because I know what my answer would be. Well, ooh, I have two.
Yeah,
I
know what both of them are. That's the buffalo wraps and the cottage cheese.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
No, mini corn dogs?
No. I was gonna say the buffalo wraps and the nerds.
Oh, then you have like 5.
I just don't feel like I like crave
I have never seen you eat cottage cheese until this pregnancy. Never in my
But it's
life.
not like a craving. I'm not like, I need cottage cheese. Whereas like, I'm like, I need nerds.
Those first few days there, we were buying those big tubs. Because you're like, I need cottage cheese.
You can't even see my belly because that's black.
Give me the cottage cheese.
Oh gosh.
Please don't like.
What was your first thought when you saw me on our wedding day?
No, I'm bad at these questions.
We're entering into the intermediate questions.
Did I even cry? I thought that was, yeah, I did a little bit. But that was mainly, I think, because the vowels. The vowels.
That's what I thought you said.
The AEIs and U's, you know? Those are real rough for me. What was the question again?
What? The question was your first thought when you saw me on the wedding day.
The wedding day was such a blur.
Yeah, it was so fast. Okay, well, you're like not answering that question. You need to answer that question.
Well, I'm trying to get my words gathered up. Cause like, I don't know, like what is, I'm so bad at that. Like I was just like, wow. Like, you know, like,
wow, great.
Wow, she's beautiful. I can't believe I'm marrying this woman.
Good Lord.
I mean, come on, what else am I supposed to think? Like,
for me, this is a funny one. What is your happiest memory together?
I feel like we've had some good memories, so.
I know, well, like, there's just too many. Mine is between having Bentley and getting married. Like, those were just, like, insane, you know?
Yeah, pretty insane having a kid. It was crazy.
Like, I just feel like, how is anything gonna, like, beat that? Let's see if I can smear. It's sticking to the spatula more than it's...
I don't see how this is gonna be enough icing for 12 cookies. Like, this is gonna be enough for 4.
This is sticky, not smooth, tell you that.
Oh, very much so.
This is why we need instructions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of just like give you the stuff and say, here you go, decorate some cookies.
This is gonna look like trash. This is not gonna look like no picture.
Oh, yeah, I already knew that's right.
What's your happiest moment? Do you just agree? Is it just the same?
I mean, yeah, but I also just like all of our memories of just like...
There's like so many like
in
random...
general, I mean, we've been together for so long now that it's like, yeah, there's just so many like random small moments that it's just like...
Or even just stuff like buying the car, like that was just so insane.
Right, buying the car. I mean, I still think driving back from New Mexico is one of my all-time favorite memories.
Really? Even though like...
Even though it was crazy and we didn't want to leave New Mexico and we didn't want to have to drive all night, it made for a good time.
It was crazy. I can't believe we did that like we were on like no sleep, weren't we?
Like no sleep.
Wasn't that when we thought there was a tornado and it was just a shadow? Yeah. It was just a shadow of a cross and we thought it was a tornado and like everybody was just like acting normal and driving normal and we were like, y'all don't see this tornado in the air right now?
What the fuck? And then we drove by and I was like, oh my god, that's the shadow.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, well, don't worry because then I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna give her one of these.
A lot of sprinkles there.
Ready? Oh yeah, look at her. Okay. Now what do I gotta take the black and I gotta make faces.
Oh, well, I'm using the black. Just real quick.
Okay. I'm trying to make this one that's throwing up.
Oh, is it? Are you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, let's see here. Oh gosh, what were your first thoughts when you found out about baby number 2? I was in a state of shock. I was feeling all the things. I was excited, I was nervous, I wanted to throw up. He took some coping time. He started crying.
Yeah, because I was like, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah, you cried and then, I mean, you came to terms with it like quickly.
Yeah, but I was just, I mean,
but it's just like you find out about another kid so close together, you're like, oh shit.
You're like, man.
Whoa, you can't be blocking my line of sight here. My best option.
Sorry, oh shit.
Whoa, this is sabotage. This said, first thought when you saw Bentley, did you guys think he was funny looking? Because all babies are. I don't think I know, he was. When I look back at photos and stuff, he had such a crazy cone head and stuff. Like he looked insane. But I think in the moment, I remember the first thing that I thought was that he was so clean. Because you see-
Yeah, no, he came out pretty clean.
You see so many babies that are like covered in like, you know, the gunk and blood and stuff like that. And he was not, like he was so clean. And I remember being so shocked about that. And I also remember thinking he was so big because I had, oh gosh, I had a very small bump with him. I mean, like it wasn't small, but like whenever I had like my hospital gown on and stuff, like even the nurses, they were like, where is your belly? Like you're here for labor, what?
You're like, at how many weeks?
Yeah. I'm
39, thank you.
But I just remember thinking like, oh my gosh, like he's so big. Like I didn't understand like how he was in my stomach and like actually that big. Like it was very surreal. But yeah, looking back, he definitely was funny looking with his head. I'm trying to put more of these bones on it. Does this even look like it's throwing up?
Does this even look like an alien?
Yeah, it looks great, sweetheart.
Sure.
No, it looks great.
Sure.
Okay, you guys wanna see it? Ready? This is my throwing up pumpkin!
Wow, alien. Boogie.
That looks That's pretty good.
Allow to dry 3 to 4 hours.
Oh yeah, for the icing to harden, I bet. Okay, period, yeah.
Dang, got all the freaking orange juice.
It just looks like that. Oh, what was it like for you to witness Alexia go through PPD/PPR?
I mean, it was tough. I'd say, I mean, just since just seeing you like not be you. I don't know.
It's all such a blur.
It was
like I just don't even remember it.
You gotta walk on eggshells for a little bit, but you also gotta remember, like, she just pushed a freaking human out of her vagina. Like, I couldn't do it. I'll tell you that.
I'm honestly, like, I feel like so much of it, like sometimes breastfeeding in and of itself creates a depression, like when you latch. But sometimes I still think that breastfeeding was so much of my problem. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen this time. I still want to breastfeed, but if I'm going downhill like that, like, I don't know, like I might give myself a little more grace than I did the first time and see if it helps more. Because I just think that, like, I think breastfeeding had a big role in it.
Yeah, just with all the different, like...
But I also had so many complications with it that were, like, out of the norm, like with the mastitis back-to-back and stuff like that. That just made it harder and take longer to fall into a routine. And I feel like it never stopped hurting. Like, I don't know why. Like, most people say that after 2 weeks or after 6 weeks, it stops hurting. Like, it never stopped hurting. It always hurts so bad for me. So I just don't know. I just don't know. And then constantly stressing about how much you're eating and if you're, you know what I mean? Just like all of it.
Right, or...
And it's impossible to freaking eat with a newborn. What are you guys most nervous about with the transition of 1 to 2 kids?
The crying.
The cry, like the dual crying?
Yeah.
I'm worried about them waking each other up at night.
That too.
I'm worried about when he's back at work, like off of paternity leave or whatever. I'm worried about when I'm alone, but like stuck breastfeeding.
I saw the action.
Stuck breastfeeding one while like a toddler is running around terrorizing the house. Like, I'm worried about that. But like with Bentley, like I had to be locked in and I was locked in for like forever, stuck in one spot. And like, I just feel like that's not gonna be doable. I don't know, we're just gonna see how it goes, but I'm definitely worried about the whole breastfeeding thing. I'm worried that it's gonna make Bentley want to relatch as well, because that's something that I've heard a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Really.
Worried about that. I'm gonna do that little...
Boom! Scared you.
Should I do that little ghost? Oh, I'll do the mummy. That'd be good.
Oh, that's gonna use all the white.
Nuh-uh. Maybe. Not as much as that would. You know how hard that would actually be?
I know, there's no way they used these actual icing packs.
I'm telling you what.
No.
There's no way that that's not all Photoshop. Oh, this is cute. What are your favorite personality traits that Bentley has?
He's got all of mine, so that's why I love him.
Good Lord.
He's got all of my good traits with mixed with all of your bad traits.
He definitely thinks he's funny, which is hilarious.
Yeah, his fake laugh.
Oh my God, yes. Whenever we laugh.
Like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like,
he's got a real laugh. Like, he's got his belly laugh. Like, we know what his laugh sounds like. But if we laugh, don't say that. If we laugh at something, then he just makes fun of us, and it's hilarious. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It's looking bad.
Sweetheart, that looks fine.
No, it looks bad.
It looks totally fine.
Will you guys have themed costumes? I want to, like for Halloween.
Yeah.
I want to.
What other time would I ever wear a costume?
Just life in general, to go to the grocery store.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. Oh, that looks like shiznit. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about each other? I still think my favorite thing about you is your sense of humor. You're just fucking funny.
My favorite thing about you is probably you cook and clean. I mean, you don't.
I don't cook.
Clean for me, that's beautiful. All right, Peter. Hey, we going. No.
Where did that come from?
R.I.P.
Oh. Funny.
Figured you might like that one. See, I'm a funny guy. Now, least favorite things. Let me go get my list.
Yeah, my favorite thing is your sense of humor. My least favorite thing is how fucking stubborn you are.
How stubborn I am? Okay. I'd say probably my least favorite thing would have to be, I don't know, just like the constant, but this could go to definitely both ways. Just the constant need of being right.
That's stubbornness.
No, because you could be stubborn with a bunch of different things like I am.
We argue about the dumbest shit because we both just have to be right. Like, for example, last night we were arguing over how the bed was made because he was—
Oh my God. Dude, we don't even want to get into that because I'll get mad.
As if he's the one that made the bed. He's telling me how the bed was made.
I'm the one laying in it. I know what I had to do to get the sheet untucked.
Oh, he claims that I had it tucked like all the way like under the mattress because he had to pull with his feet. He had to pull the blankets. No. They were only tucked to the wall. And that's what he's talking about how we both have to always be right because I know how I made that bed, but he knows how he pulled the sheets. So obviously we're both right. I'm leaving that in.
This is a grave shown. R.I.P.
Oh my gosh, this is terrifying.
Look at that, that looks pretty good, huh?
It looks way better than what this is.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
You know what we should do?
That's terrible.
Okay, so we're gonna put all of mine in one.
Yeah.
And all of yours in one, and then we're gonna have a vote, see who did the best.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Oh, this is so bad.
That's a really good idea. Look at me.
That's embarrassing. Whatever. Calling it quits. Your favorite thing about me as a mom and my favorite thing about you as a dad. My favorite thing about him as a dad is that his battery never dies.
I might get angry. Might get a little upset.
You might need to step away. Might need to step away for a second. But his battery never dies.
But yeah, I do go constant.
Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is gonna be a mistake.
Look at my little cauldron. Now I need to wipe the little smoke at the top.
Look, we're just gonna accept the fact that the orange is gonna be a little all over the road.
That's fine. I mean, my favorite thing, I guess, about you as a mom is that, like, if I need to ask you, like, anything, like, you know the answer, like, where did we put this, or like, you know what I mean, like, I don't know.
It ain't got anything to do with how I parent the child.
Cauldron.
Okay.
Very nice.
Skull. I'll show you. Skull. That looks kind of good, yeah. A little bit of redemption.
I mean, what do you mean? That's you keep it all and keep his like room clean and clean up after him. Like, I don't really do none of that stuff. It's all you, sweetheart.
These are such like minor parts of being a parent. It's
yeah, but it's the little things. Dang, yours look better than mine.
No, they don't. Ideal 5-year plan if things could go 100% your way.
We'll have a house.
Yeah.
The Corvette.
We'll own a house. You'll have a Corvette. Okay. In 5 years, I don't want to have a second one, a third kid yet, because I want like.
Yeah, maybe being on the brinks of like talking about it. But...
Right. I want some years to recover, like actually give my body a chance this time. I don't really know what else for like the ideal 5-year plan. Like, I mean, I hope like, I really just hope that we feel
5 years
more...
from now, Bentley will be freaking...
I know.
6.
I just hope that we feel like we're financially like in a good, stable place. We've bought a house. We have a new car for you. If you have a Corvette though, then that means we've got 2 new cars since then, like since now. Because the Corvette wouldn't be the next car you buy. Because we got to get a car to replace Kim before we get a Corvette.
That's a Corvette.
No. Wisest thing you've learned from the past year? Oof, for me, honest to God, it's just stop worrying about other people's opinions. And I mean that in so many different ways.
Honestly though, I feel like me too.
Like so many different ways, because especially just when you become a parent, like regardless of whether you're on the internet or not, everybody and their mom is gonna wanna tell you how to do things, and they're gonna have an opinion about what you do and don't do, and you just gotta talk to your doctors, do your own research, and trust your instincts.
Just figure out what is the best.
What works for you and your kid. No kid is gonna be the same at all, like at all. What works for one, not gonna work for another. But like, and then aside from like just the parenting stuff, given that this is I would say this is the first year that I've had like a bigger presence on social media. I've like actually dealt with hate in a very different way than I ever did before when I had a very, very small following. I've had to learn and grow a lot when it comes to opinions, and especially opinions of people that don't know me and never will.
Which some of y'all are nasty.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
like,
yeah,
you guys should be disgraced on some of the shit that you guys have said and some of the stories that have been made up. So sorry.
He gets protective. Yeah, I've just had to learn a lot of ignoring in life. My mom used to always tell me that because she used to always tell me, like, when she was like 40, she was always like, man, if I could go back and talk to my 20-year-old self, like, I would just tell her to stop caring so much what everybody thinks. And it's very true. And the quicker you can learn that and the quicker you can like actually like live by it, the quicker you're gonna be happy. So yeah, that's probably the wisest thing I've learned, is to not give a flying bleep what people think. Do you want to talk about the proposal situation at all? There's so many questions about it, but I don't know how to even.
I mean, like, all I know.
Well, like, we went out to eat. I knew the whole time that you were trying to.
Right.
And like, and so
then I had it in my pocket.
Yeah, and then we got home and we were like sitting on the couch, and he was like sitting on the couch so awkward, and he like had his hand like in his pocket.
Yeah, I didn't want you to see the giant lump in it.
He was like so just like anxious and fidgety and like just being so weird, and then it was like getting super late, and so we were like, let's just go to the bedroom. We got in the bedroom and I was like, dude, I know it's in your pocket. Like, the jig's up. So it did not go. Somebody had asked if it went how you planned.
Oh, not one bit.
Not a lick.
But it didn't go as planned for my parents like that either, because I'm like.
Whenever my dad proposed to my stepmom, she like screamed cuss words. Not in a bad way, but just like a what the fuck? Like, I feel like most proposals probably don't go as planned. There's just so many like nerves.
Yeah, but it was funny about my parents is that like he took her out to like a nice ass dinner, not just to like Chili's, you know what I mean? Like we went to fucking Chili's, but like they went to like a nice dinner, took her downtown to like see all the flowers at the
like an out of pocket date.
Yeah, at the Meridian Gardens. Like my mom knew something was up because you know I don't do big crowds, and like I get that from him.
Well, see, I also made it hard on him because like I refused. Like I told him so many times, like I did not want a public proposal. And so most of the proposals that you see, like it's all like this big public display of affection, you know what I mean? And like I didn't want that. That gave me so much anxiety. I did not want everybody staring at me and us. Like I didn't want nothing to do with it. So his options were a bit limited. It was perfect for us. I have no ill feelings about it.
Yeah, and it's a rock.
And it's a rock, baby. Shoot, we get a focus on that. All right, yeah, see, look at her. She pretty. People are gonna be like, oh, she is so materialistic. She literally only cares about the ring. Here's a fun one, but I feel like it's just gonna be the same answer. What's something the other person...
The reason why I know you're not materialistic though is because like we've been through some times where like we didn't have fucking money.
Yeah, we've been through the trenches a little bit, for real. We know how to prioritize when we need to. And that's, I think, why we let ourselves splurge when we can.
Yeah.
What's something the other person feels each other needs to work on? Both of you answer.
Man, you guys are really trying to get me in trouble.
They always do. That's what they always are.
I guess I would just say that you need to keep working on your patience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in general, not even with me or Bentley or anything in like just in general.
Tell you what, I ain't got no patience with these dogs. That's been a problem with me like literally since I was a kid. Like my parents will be like, yup, it's bad. I think I get it from my dad. Sorry dad, throwing you under the bus. I think I get it from him. He'll admit it too. Whenever I was on the phone with him talking about my haters one day, he just kept laughing because he was like, you get it from me. I get my feist from my dad.
I mean, I feel like I need to work on like trying to help out more as much as I can around the house. Like I know I've been slacking on like the dishes and the trash and stuff, and it's just like I'm glad that you've been paid. Like you mean your patience has gotten better because like back in the day, like no, you know what I mean. You definitely think I need to try. I mean, like I try my best.
But I mean, like I don't know. It's just give and take because like you're working so much right now, and then like you still come home and like take over with Bentley. So like I just don't really care about the house like that. Like I'll get it done.
Right.
That's why like I don't like that.
There's just bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, like literally the only thing that I could say is like what I literally brought up to you not even that long ago about when you get home from work and like only giving attention to Bentley and like not hugging me. That's like it. And that's not even like a huge deal. It just like is what it is. Should I put some little bones on the mouth or is that gonna ruin it?
This is my zombie cookie.
Is this gonna ruin it? Be for real. Be fucking for real.
What? If you put little bones on the mouth?
If I put little bones on the mouth, is that gonna ruin it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, he'll be for real. He'll be fucking for real. Okay, I'll show you guys it. I'm just gonna leave it because
we barely even use those.
We barely use any of them. But hey, we got candies though. We got candies though. You just throw all of them on that one. Okay, look, this is this one. Oh, cute! It looks cuter on camera, I think. That looks cute on camera.
Franken cookie. Oh, she's falling apart.
What's your favorite part about being a dad? I feel like you kind of answered that, didn't you? No, something other than like coming home to Bentley. Like, what's your favorite part about like having a kid? Like,
Favorite part about having a kid? When they're sick.
Good Lord. Spoken like a true dad.
I mean, I don't know.
If a mom said that, she'd be eating alive. Like, wow, you don't even love your kids. Dude, the sciatic pain is coming in heavy this week. Heavy. I'm 20 who weeks?
Take your cookie.
Take my cookie?
Yeah.
I just put it there. I just cleared a spot for it.
No, stop.
Why?
I'm literally gonna dump this in the trash.
Why?
Because it's driving me insane.
Oh. Oh God, be fucking for real. Have you seen that, or has that not hit your Instagram yet? He's one of those, y'all have full rights to make fun of him for this, because I do. He refuses to watch TikTok, and then he's just watching recycled old trends on Instagram Reels and Facebook. So he's basically 40 already. Our dogs are just so clingy.
Oh.
Dude, that scared me. I bet they're unplugging it. Damn, that ring light does a lot.
Yeah, that's scary.
I thought the lights were going out. I said, what in the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna turn this off now because I'm pretty sure we got through like all the questions. See, that's why you gotta be elite and be on my Instagram, because this is like, I asked that this morning. They got less than 24 hours to get their questions in. We still got a pretty full video worth though, because we're like almost out of icing. I'm gonna have so much, this is gonna take me so long to edit.
Here's actual Frankenstein. I tried. Man, this alien looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the alien did turn out good. Okay, well, there's a smiley face on it. This looks like trash. Oh goodness, here we go. Oh, it looks good on camera. Oh gosh. The camera died, so I'm finishing this on my phone. Okay, so these are Charles's cookies. I'll give you the spin. So we've got
A gravestone, and we got an alien.
I think it's so funny that you did the bee with the...
That's what it.
Oh, that's what that one was? I thought it was all with the bones.
No, yeah, I thought so too, but it wasn't.
That's funny. And then this is the
And
cauldron.
then the cauldron, that one's pretty cool. It's my favorite. And then, yeah, I know. And then we got some of those extra guys.
And then these are his two from over here.
So this has got a little bit of everything. This is the Frankenstein cookie, but then this is also Frankenstein the cookie.
With an eye hook.
Frankenstein the cookie. So you don't get them confused.
Don't get them confused. Okay, and then these are mine. This is my mummy. And this is my Skelly. And this is my, I don't even know what the heck that
purple
is.
Skelly.
Purple Skelly. And this is my pumpkin thrown up. And then this is my other, this is my Skelly. Don't look at my dirty ass.
You did a lot of skeletons, I just realized.
This is my other skeleton, so I guess I need to finish the video on my phone. Okay, so that was the video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked our answering your questions, I guess. I hope you liked our cookies. Oh yeah, you have to comment who you think made better cookies. Who had the better cookies?
Not better, the best.
Who had the best cookies?
Yeah, because we all know it's
Even though the last 10 minutes you've been saying that you think mine are better. Now you're gonna get cocky. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Oh my god, I haven't listened to that song in so long.
That's funny.
I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'll see you next week.